All right. Welcome to the Game Awards 2023 reactions. We are going to be, I know that's that. Yeah,
that's a little thing.
That's where I was pulling that from. You know, a little Matthew McConaughey shout out. He showed up. He's voicing a game, but we'll talk about all that later. First thing we're going to be talking about is our reactions to the winners of the Game Awards 2023, because there was a lot of awards. And we have opinions and everything. Mostly good opinions, I think. But first thing I want to talk about, this is before we dive into the awards here, y'all.
Yeah.
I gotta bring up a conversation here. Okay.
Okay.
There's been a lot of controversy about this Game Awards. I don't know if you guys have seen the news, the TikToks, the stories, all that stuff.
What's a TikTok?
TikTok is a little
Okay.
short.
That's how the clock goes. Tick.
Talk. And the next thing you know, you've wasted 5 hours scrolling through TikTok. Oh, man. No, there's been a lot of controversy around the way in which they present awards at the Game Awards.
Okay.
And that this is an awards show.
Yep.
And probably 80% of the awards are like, here's a title card with all of the awards.
Yeah.
Who won? This guy won. Let's move on. And there's like there's a comment. This isn't my words. These are other people's words of that. There's so much time spent on like celebrity appearances and world premieres and all these other things, and very little time spent on like giving the recognition to the award winners as they should be given, and or to the awards themselves, because they're kind of like an afterthought to the spectacle of the rest of it. So I'm curious, y'all having watched it, if y'all agree with this sentiment or not, especially given how strict they were with like the time given to each person. Because like Sven, who won, had a 16 tweet post he put out of like, if I was given the full time, this is what I would have said. And he was cut off at 30 seconds. But then they gave Hideo Kojima and Jordan Peele like 6-7 minutes to talk. So it was like, you know, and so I'm saying what other people are saying, but I kind of agree with them in a way because of the fact that this is a Game Awards. What do y'all think?
Go ahead. I don't know. I think they need to lengthen it, make the game show a little bit longer. If they're
It's 3 hours, man.
So it's just, if you want to throw all that shit in there.
It's been longer, hasn't it? Like 4?
Yeah, but I think they cut it, I think, intentionally.
Oh, well, I guess like,
I mean, technically that's the pre-show, which adds another hour.
but I mean, like, it's stuff like this because we don't have E3 anymore.
Correct.
You know, we don't get a
RIP.
chance to see like new games coming out, and I think that's like they're mostly how they get most of the views on this is by dropping special good games. It just sucks with this one because we didn't have very great world premieres titles, and I felt like a lot of that time was wasted. So I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it, to be honest. Like, I get it. I think they should give them a little bit more time, but after the debacle with Christopher Judge last year and his long ass speech, that took a hot minute.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a good speech. I wish they would let him finish. So I don't know. I don't really have I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Awesome. What do you think?
I agree that they should probably spend more time on the actual awards and the people.
Yeah.
But the things that they're giving awards to, honestly, is like the stuff I really don't care about. So when they do the title cards, I'm just like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, I feel like it has been longer in the past. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember all the run times, but yeah, like it gets to the point where it's just too long. Mm-hmm. And I think on top of all that, what they're doing and who they're giving more, like getting these big name people to come on, like Chalamet. I was like, why is he here? Why
Yeah,
is
Timothy
Matthew
Chalamet should not have been there.
Well,
Why is
Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey
McConaughey?
was part of that game. He's voicing a character in the game. Same way with what's his name from Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
He's voicing. So I get that.
Fair enough,
It's good
fair enough.
advertisement, but having like Anthony Mackie come out and talk about, season 2 of Twisted Metal was coming out and all that jazz, and he took a while on his.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I
he
mean?
did.
And he shouldn't have taken that long to like go. I get it. everything's pumped, everything's excited. You just go out there and you just fucking rile up the people, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like there should be. I do agree with you on it, though. I feel like for the world premieres and stuff like that, for that stuff, there should be like a criteria for having certain games be shown, you know, because some of those games were just like, I don't want to see like a mobile game pop up.
Well, some of them were probably like ads, you know,
Yeah.
like there's some
yeah.
of them that are like paying the bills, and then
Yeah.
others that are
Well, that's what I
there for a reason.
That was my point. Is like all these actors, having Twist Metal come on there. Yeah, it's gaming related, but like they're like that's how the Game Awards happens. Sadly, is by all these people getting pulled in here, people paying for these premieres that are really
Premieres and
just
stuff.
ads,
yeah.
and it's just like that's what makes the Game Awards happen. Otherwise, it wouldn't. You know, there's just no way. I just don't think it would. Because for me, like, I mean, I don't know if y'all would disagree with this, but there's only a few awards on here that I'm really excited to see who's actually going to get it.
Yeah.
And, like, those are the big ones that, you know, they spend a little time on. But, yeah, they could increase the thing to make it longer. Like, give it to the people that really matter. Like, you know, Best Actor should speak a little bit and, you know,
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
Game of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some conversation of like, what if they split it in half, where it's like one night is the Game Awards, like the awards, and another night is the world premieres. So it's like a Summer Games Fest and a Winter Games Fest, and then you just have the awards as the awards. But then again, I would worry that nobody would tune in for the awards.
No one would.
Because this
That's
year
the thing.
was
It's boring.
a record-breaking Game Awards, the 118 million viewers,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah, like, people enjoy it, I guess.
So I guess the only solution is to make it longer.
Yeah, I mean, I think what they could do if they were to cut like Anthony Mackie coming out could have been half the time he was there. Hideo
I
Kojima's
enjoyed
thing.
him. Like, he actually...
it was funny. Yeah.
Presence and making people laugh. And, yeah, he was a little over the top, but at the same time, it was good.
It was just, I mean, just the length of it. Because I mean, again, like
True.
for me, like I want to see Sam. I wanted to have Sam Lake for Alan Wake, and I wanted to have Sven from Baldur's Gate get a minute and a half to talk. You know,
Yeah.
like they get 30 seconds and they're like kicked off the stage.
Yeah.
But then all these other people are getting like all this time to just like do their speech, and I'm like, but I feel like this is their moment and an opportunity for them to like, we worked so hard and got so much appreciation, like give them a little bit more time. Like obviously Christopher Judge was too long. That, I mean, was definitely worth cutting down and kind of putting a limit on it. But now it's just like they made it too small of a time.
Yeah. So maybe they should put more of a limit on the presentation of a game instead of, you know, like just drop it. Just like, because one year they just popped out with a world premiere title and they popped out with
Yeah.
the game instead of like someone going out there and like
yeah.
spilling it over and talking
This
about
is
it.
my game.
This
I'm
is-
drunk. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Instead of doing that, they should just throw it on screen and move forward.
Yeah.
And give more time for the people getting the awards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like if you would have cut out that whole sequence of the Muppet character or whatever, that would have
Yeah, that
given
was
an
like a
extra 2 or 3 minutes.
extra
That could
2 or
have
3
like
minutes they could have
given
had.
to other people.
Why?
You know,
Why
like
did they do
forgot
that?
about
things like that. You know, it's like why waste your time with this thing just for? I mean, yeah, throw some giggles, maybe some humor, or whatever. But it's like I wanted to see more. I want to learn more about the freaking suit of armor and why he was wearing a freaking suit of armor up there on stage.
I
but
know.
You had a reason behind it?
yeah, he did.
Oh.
Yeah, it was something about like the passion behind like the fans and stuff like that, and like he wanted to. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but it was in his 16 tweet long full speech.
They need an after show where like they get the winners and they just have like, you know, a 5-10 minute conversation with all of them. So you can like someone
could be interesting.
Someone can really dig into like, oh yeah, how excited are you? You know, tell us about like where you came
Yeah,
from.
but that's kind of like after the fact, and it's
Yeah.
like, and they're probably already drunk by then, and then it's just going to go even longer.
even better.
I think you
Or
should
just take like a few. you know,
Yeah.
just take a few. Like it's definitely game of the year. You can talk to like the actors and stuff. And,
Yeah.
I don't know. You can make it a whole thing that like a deeper dive that I think
Yeah.
people would be excited to hear. But that's a whole other production.
Right.
How do you pay for that?
I think of just like the top 10 awards, like they got 2 minutes each to talk. That's 20 minutes total of a 3-hour runtime. And then the rest of it, cut out the Muppet, you know, cut out some of the other
Oh,
nonsense.
the Fallout thing. They'd made the whole. Oh, it's so stupid. Oh, what you pointing at?
Oh, the whole like
Todd Howard.
Oh yeah.
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what? And even Todd was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. What is this? Anyway, I was just curious what y'all thought of that. If you felt it was disjointed in any capacity, and it sounds like not as much, but
No, I mean,
it
they've
could
actually
be-
done better this year. Like
Yeah.
the way it all came together. Like it was
Yeah.
pretty smooth.
Yeah.
No one ran on stage.
No one ran on stage.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my god.
That is true. Let's dive into the awards. So I'm not going to cover all these, obviously, because there's a lot of them, and you guys can look them up. But I'd say let's start with the big one. Game of the year goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
I
I
was
mean-
afraid because Baldur's Gate and Alan Wake 2 were getting awards.
Yeah.
Right.
Through and
It wasn't like previous years,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, like this is going to get all of them and this is going to get one. No, it was like kind of what pretty well split.
yeah, because the year God of War 1 it didn't get anything, but Red Dead Redemption 2 was sweeping.
Yeah.
every category, best actor, best music, best gameplay, or whatever. Yeah, that was crazy. So happy for him.
Yeah, I was so glad. I mean, I'm glad that I think it worked out the way it should have worked out. Where it's like Baldur's Gate, I think was definitely the better game overall, and I love that got it. But I'm also, even though I still haven't played Alan Wake yet, which I'm gonna play this weekend, I love that. I just know it's gonna be a good game, and I like that they got. I mean, they got best game direction, they got best narrative, they got best art direction. I mean, that's 3 significant awards for Alan Wake 2. And the player's voice went to Baldur's Gate 3, which I'm not surprised. 'Cause
Yeah, right.
Players were like all up about it. It was great to see. It was really great to see. You started playing Alan Wake, haven't you, Austin? You've been
Yeah, I
playing
did.
it.
I haven't got very far just because.
Life.
Scurry.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been taking my PlayStation to the station.
Oh yeah.
So maybe I'll do it tomorrow. We'll see.
There you go. You should see what you think.
Exactly.
What about Zelda actually got one award,
Yeah, I was
What did
very
it win?
happy.
best score and music.
Ah.
Yes.
I'm very happy.
I
It
was-
deserved to get something.
I was really shocked it didn't get something else. Oh, actually, I take that back. It did get something else. You got best action adventure. So
There we go.
that was fair.
Nice. There we go. Get it. It is. It's a great action adventure game that Brett doesn't like.
Nope.
Oh, I don't like it either.
Hate it. It's a basic piece of shit. I'm just kidding. I like it. It's not my game,
It's
man.
not my game.
Dude, you were just talking about so hi, everyone go back, listen to Brett talking about Breath of the Wild.
I was high on it, man. I was, and then I fell off, just like I did the first Zelda.
Just like you do with every game.
It's like no. You know what? Shut up, Rudy.
All right, tell me this: why didn't Spider-Man 2 get any awards? I mean, it was
It's-
hot out of the gate. Everyone
Yeah.
was loving it. It's get high scores across the board. It
Okay.
is actually pretty mind blowing that they didn't get a single award.
Well, I was listening to a podcast. Somebody made a good analogy, which I'm trying to remember who the guy's name was, but it was like a certain. It was like who was it? It was like somebody playing during Michael Jordan's era of basketball. It's like you could have the best player from like today's day and then have him play during Michael Jordan's era. And it's like, yes, this person's amazing, but Michael Jordan was like the best of the best. So it's like,
Jordan.
it's kind of that mentality of there's so many good games this year that like it just
Didn't
couldn't.
shine as bright as it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Shine.
I got you.
Like,
And I really don't know if it could have,
Yeah.
just because it wasn't doing anything like fresh and new.
yeah.
I
Like,
just didn't think it had to. Like, you just need to tell a really awesome story.
but I don't think you do in the game with what Baldur's Gate did, man. Like you can't just tell an awesome story.
But they did.
Who?
Baldur's Gate.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, I mean, no, but they did more than that.
They did more than just tell an awesome story.
You can't just tell an awesome story because Baldur's Gate wasn't winning just because the story was awesome. It won because of the story, the sound, the gameplay, like all these things that they did so above and beyond anything else. Like there wasn't any like significantly new like gameplay features to Spider-Man. There was some cool innovations and changes, but there wasn't anything that was like, holy shit, I've never seen this in games before. Like
Yeah.
there wasn't any branching narratives that like
I mean, it was-
completely change the way you play. It's not like you long rest and then next thing you know, like a whole entire quest line disappears because you long rested too long.
Yeah.
Like all that stuff. Like it was new gameplay that we've never really seen before in a game. And Spider-Man, there wasn't anything new there other than just like some graphic achievements that were like really impressive.
And the fast travel was cool.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
It was just another game, and it was a good game. It was a good game.
Well, I want to take Baldur's Gate 3 out of the equation for that
Okay.
because I think it's just
Why didn't it beat out like Alan Wake? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, that too. It's like it should like it didn't have a good story, and if it had a better story, more cohesive story, like something that really 100% all the way through nails it out of the park, which it didn't, and it falls flat. I think it would have had a better chance of like standing up against it. Like okay, before Baldur's Gate coming out, we had Spider-Man 3 and then we had Zelda, which were like on the top.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2, sorry.
Yeah.
We're like, we're up there.
Yeah.
And in between those choices, we would say Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight up.
Sad.
I mean, maybe I would have said Starfield, but
God dang
I like
it,
how
man.
Starfield wasn't on there at all.
No.
it was
Neither
nominated.
Neither was Hogwarts Legacy, which I feel like that's
Which-
also a travesty.
Pisses me off still to this day. Like I just want a nomination. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
But they just
But
dude,
out of like Hogwarts Legacy and Spider-Man 2, which one?
I would say
I haven't
Hogwarts
beat
Legacy.
Spider-Man yet.
I would say
You
Hogwarts
would say
Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy?
Yeah.
I would say Spider-Man 2. That's just my own opinion.
Because thinking back at like how I felt about that game, like yes, they brought Hogwarts to life, and I think towards the end, which is the same problem with Spider-Man, Hogwarts Legacy started to fall a little flat in the way that the story and where we're going, and like the last main bad guy, like it just was kind of like boring and not. It was just it felt
Yeah.
kind of lazy in my opinion, which is fine, but I think for what it achieved for bringing out that world and being the first of its
Being the
kind,
first of its kind.
it's like, dude, this is really awesome. If they can go and make another one, I know it's going to be better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they already have Quidditch coming out.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be its whole
Which that's a totally different game though.
Still, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
It was made by the same people?
Oh no.
Oh.
I may or may not have played it. Don't get your hopes up.
You may or may not have played it.
I won't get my hopes up then.
So Hogwarts Legacy, on that same note, is prepping to potentially top the U.S. charts in 2023, beating out Call of Duty for the first time ever.
We got like
God dang.
a couple more days for 2023's over with. So
True.
I know. Well, yeah, it's yeah, it's doing pretty good, man. They're maybe gonna dethrone them. We'll see.
That's the thing. It's like, here's all these games, like, I think that should be on there. Well, not these games, but Hogwarts Legacy definitely should have been on there.
Yeah. I still wonder if it did they literally cancel it? You know,
they did. But you see, it's hard to really make a case for it because there was so much drama when it first came out.
yeah.
And we got the whole year with all these other games. So all that's been pushed under the rug. So did they care about it? Did they literally not think it was worthy? I'm like, no. It was a good AAA game
Yeah.
that deserved to be up there.
I don't know. Weren't you saying that? Were we having this conversation, Jason, about you liked the game, but I think it for you it fell off towards the end or got repetitive or whatever for Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, it got repetitive. It's just
Yeah.
after I beat it, it's just too much collectibles, just too much other little shit, and I was just
Yeah.
I didn't I enjoyed the journey throughout that game. I enjoyed playing it, but once I got to the end of it, I was just kind of like,
Let's get over it.
Yeah.
get over it. I need.
We did
something. I
beat
need
it though,
something.
so that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did beat it. Yeah.
I was seeing you were losing it before you beat it or something. But
No, I was really enjoying it at that time frame, but now it's
Yeah.
like a forgotten memory. It's not a game
Yeah.
that is stuck in the back of my head all the time, like God of War or even Spider-Man 1 is always in my head. You know?
Yeah, that was
or
great.
Ghost of Tsushima. I always have an urge to replay that game again.
Right.
For Hogwarts Legacy, I don't have that urge, and they're not giving me anything else to go back to it. You know, only reason why I'm replaying God of War is because of the Valhalla free DLC, and a game came out 2 years ago, right?
yeah.
Came out 2 years ago. Haven't even thought about I thought about replaying it, but now I have a reason to. If they come out with more content for Hogwarts Legacy, yeah, I'll jump back into it because
Yeah.
I want to reminisce on certain events and certain things that happened, but I don't have that urge to go back to it at all.
Yeah.
Zero.
Fair,
don't know.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a one and done. Unless
Yeah, it's
you
kinda
really
like
want
a-
to go back.
Yeah.
One and done.
Not much
stuff.
replayability stuff in there.
And then like hunting down everything in that fucking game is a bit of a nightmare. They kind of overdid it. A little
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
with-
yeah.
I really wish that it would have been nominated for best art direction because I think it is
Yes.
deserving of. Because I still look back at like I played Spider-Man. I haven't played Alan Wake 2 all the way, so I don't really know. But the way in which they captured the Hogwarts castle and then Hogsmeade and all the exterior grounds and like the underground areas, there was so much density and beauty and like creative things with like the way the pictures moved and like the little magical stuff when you're out in the Forbidden Forest and all these different things. I was just like, I mean, I had many moments in that game where I was like, I've never seen this level of detail and clarity and just art direction was amazing.
Yeah.
And, people were talking about like Hi-Fi Rush and stuff like that. I'm like, Hi-Fi Rush is a beautiful game for its art style, but it's like this game it captured this world so well.
And how if you're in different houses, like certain missions would be different for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, it might be very minuscule and very,
Yeah.
very.
Well, it was
far
only
and few
one
between.
mission.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh,
was
okay.
There's
different.
one mission,
Just
yeah.
one.
Still, it's like, whoa. Like maybe
Yeah.
I want to go back and play another one, which in the future they could probably make that a whole
Yeah.
bigger thing. So for
I-
them not to be nominated, I just feel like it's still political.
Yeah.
I can't rule out that it's not.
Yeah. At least a nomination.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, because if they had Hogwarts Legacy on here, I think people would still be pissed. Be like, it can't
Oh
be
yeah,
on
people
there.
probably
Right.
would
It'd be a whole thing, and what's his face doesn't want that right now. So he's just gonna minimize drama.
oh, Jeff
drama.
Keighley.
Yeah,
Keighley.
What's his face?
What's his face? So what do y'all think about Cyberpunk getting best ongoing game?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. They're about to stop working on it. How can it get best ongoing game?
I feel like it should. That shouldn't. I don't know.
Like
That
it
was
should go to
stupid.
Fortnite, just cause. Which I know they keep winning it. They've won it like multiple times. I
Right.
think.
But still, it's ongoing game.
And
If it's
they
going
are-
to keep getting it, it's going to keep getting it. You know?
The new season they just dropped is pretty fun. They had
Yeah.
a bunch of new stuff.
I think it's bullshit just because Cyberpunk has fucked up so many goddamn times. That's the
I
only
know.
I
reason
feel
why
like they
they're
wanted to
ongoing.
give them like an award, and that's why they put them here. Because as much as I have enjoyed my time with Cyberpunk, like this is the wrong category for this game. Because
Yeah.
like every game then would be considered an ongoing
Yeah.
game.
They're
I mean,
always
Baldur's
getting
Gate is an
updates.
ongoing game. Freaking Starfield is an ongoing game. Freaking what was
Literally,
it?
get it
Yeah.
literally, it's
Yeah.
ongoing.
It's
Like,
ongoing.
Yeah.
You start a new game plus, and you're in a different universe.
Yeah, I mean, all of these games are coming out and like being fixed. Like why the hell isn't Battlefield 2042 on this damn list? The fuck?
That's
You know
true,
what I
man.
mean?
It should be on here.
Anyway, it was just like I feel like they just want to give them like some redemption, and I mean they've been bringing out new content, but it's not like it's still a single player game. That's not multiplayer. That's not getting seasonal updates, this, that, whatever, and that's what I feel like an ongoing game is.
Diablo 4.
Yeah, Diablo 4 should have been more on this list than Cyberpunk. It's just weird.
Yeah, why isn't? Yeah,
I don't know.
Very strange. Now, I could see community support, them coming back and like fixing things.
sure.
But,
Yeah,
but I mean, obviously Baldur's Gate should have won that, but it's
Yeah.
just, it's
I
weird.
thought they did.
They did, yeah.
good for them.
Yep. I was glad to see Armored Core get a Best Action Game win.
That's true. Yeah, I was
I
like,
didn't
whatever
think it would
happened
get
to that
anything
game?
else, I
It
know.
got so much hype coming out, and then it just silent.
Apparently it was
Type, and
great.
just, like, I didn't hear anything else. You guys didn't get it, did you?
No, not yet.
I thought you were gonna get it.
No, fuck no. I'm good.
I do want to get it. I want to try it, play it.
Oh, good. For
You know, I'll play it
Proud of
in
you.
2025.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be
Yes.
too old.
But hey, Cocoon, my game got best debut indie game. I'm proud of that.
Yeah,
Good.
I kind of figured that one was going to get that.
Well, all those look like-
Viewfinder, I was very shocked didn't get it, but
Yeah, I think it's probably good. I mean, it's a great game. It's super innovative, but like, I feel it was a little too short and got a little slow at certain points.
Well, so was
But Cocoon was definitely
it's
like,
like a 5-hour game.
well, this was like a 3-hour game.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
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 still
mechanics
longer
were
than Call of
cool.
Duty.
True. Still longer than Call of Duty. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to highlight? Any thoughts on the awards? Who won? Who didn't win? Something you wish was on here? I mean, Forspoken. I mean, they got shafted, right?
Oh my god! Forgot about that game.
Oh shit.
Do y'all think any of these other best adaptations should have got it?
No, I think Last of Us should have won.
I was actually rooting for Castlevania.
Really?
Didn't he get it already one year? Like,
Nocturne, and I guess I did watch the new series. It's pretty good. But yeah, I guess I wouldn't give it to that one.
Pretty
I think
good.
Last
It's
of Us-
not great. Okay.
yeah, I think Last of Us was the best choice on that one.
I still need to watch Gran Turismo.
Same.
Yeah, I know. I heard you on Skip Rent By saying like I got to watch Gran Turismo. It's like fuck yeah,
Yeah.
you need to watch it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's that.
that's the
that.
Game Awards, everybody. 2023 in the books, but that doesn't mean we're done with Game Awards because the official Inner Gamer Game Awards will be coming to your earballs.
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 Your earballs.
To your ears or your eyeballs.
Jingle all the
this in January, my friends. If you come back and watch our inaugural launch podcast of 2024 on January 16th, episode 339. No, not 339. It'll be 389. That is where we will have our official Inner Gamer Game Awards.
We'll hand out awards and stuff.
Yep. We'll give
For every
if you want
category.
If you are a game developer and you want to come on and give your speech, we will give you more than 30 seconds. Okay,
Yeah, give you an
come
hour.
on, give us give us a ring, send us an email. We would love to have you on the podcast. Baldur's Gate, Larian, like shoot us an email. Let us know. hello@theinnergamer.net. We'd love to have you on. Alan Wake, Remedy, Sam Lake, come on, give us a shout, man. We'll give you all the time you want.
That's right.
Just come on the show. If I can get some Hogwarts Legacy folks up in here, we'll actually give you the time of day.
Maybe an award.
Maybe an award. I mean, it's a big deal.
All right, Brett, you gotta design some awards.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I gotta get busy. Oh wait, I'm hearing the music playing. Oh, it's time to log off, I guess. All right, here we go. Anyway, that's the Game Awards reactions for us, y'all, on the awards show. Make sure you check out our video on the world premieres